like to welcome you to the House of Thrillers. I'm Scully Pop, where the entertainment doesn't stop. Tonight, we're going to be reading about how coffee makes the world go round. So buckle up, it's quite the ride, and we'll see you on the other side. Did you know that right now, as you're watching this video, over 2.25 billion cups of coffee are being consumed around the world today? That's about 25,000 cups every second. Think about that. In the time it took me to say that sentence, roughly 100,000 people just took a sip of their coffee. But here's the real question. Is coffee just a beverage? Or is it actually the fuel that keeps our entire world spinning? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, because today we're diving deep into the rich aromatic world of coffee, discovering how this seemingly simple drink literally shapes our global economy. Maybe even your morning mood. So what is it about these little roasted beans that has captivated humanity for centuries? I mean, have you ever stopped to really think about how your day completely changes when you skip that morning cup? I know mine did, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. Before I started filming this, I almost had a cup. Make sure I bring my A game. I'll side on black tea instead. Coffee isn't just changing my day or yours, it's changing the entire world, and I'm not exaggerating. In the next 15 minutes, we're going to explore 3 main ways coffee makes the world go round. First, the massive economic impact from farm to cup. Second, how coffee shapes cultures and communities worldwide. And finally, the surprising ways coffee drives innovation and productivity across industries you'd never expect. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never look at your morning brew the same way again. Let's talk money. Because coffee's big business. The global coffee industry is valued at over $100 billion annually. Let that sink in, that's larger than the GDP of over 125 countries. Coffee is the second most traded commodity in the world after oil. Yes, you heard that right, oil. The black liquid that powers our cars is only slightly more valuable than the brown liquid that powers our bodies. Well, what does this actually mean for real people? Well, coffee provides a livelihood for over 125 million people worldwide, most of them in developing countries. From the farmers in Ethiopia who carefully tend wild coffee plants, to the barista at your local cafe who knows exactly how you'll like your latte, coffee creates jobs at every step of its journey. Think about your local favorite coffee shop for a second. How many people work there? Now multiply that by roughly 37,000 coffee shops in the US alone. That's a lot of jobs, right? That's not even counting the roasters, distributors, equipment manufacturers, or the guy who designs those cardboard sleeves that keep you from burning your hands. But here's where it gets really interesting. The coffee trade has created entire economic ecosystems in countries like Brazil, Colombia, and Vietnam. Doesn't stop there. The coffee shop model itself has revolutionized how we use commercial real estate. Before coffee shop culture exploded, what were all those small retail spaces in urban areas? The third place concept. Somewhere that's neither home nor work. Has transformed how we use our cities and towns. Coffee isn't just changing our economies, it's shaping our cultures in profound ways. Have you ever noticed how many pivotal conversations happen over coffee? Job interviews, first dates, business meetings, catching up with old friends. Coffee creates the spaces where human connections happen. Throughout history, coffee houses have been hotbeds of revolution and innovation. Did you know that the American Revolution was partly planned in coffee houses? The French Revolution, too, the London Stock Exchange started in a coffee house. Lloyd's of London. Even the language of coffee has permeated our culture. We meet for coffee, take coffee breaks, and say things like, "Let's grab a cup of joe." We use coffee as a metaphor for skin color, personality traits, and energy levels. Coffee shops have distinct personalities. From the corporate uniformity of chains to the quirky individuality of independent cafes. In today's digital age, coffee shops have become our co-working spaces, our study halls, our remote offices. The familiar hum of espresso machines and quiet conversations creates the perfect white noise for creativity and productivity. Speaking of productivity, let's talk about how coffee literally powers human achievement. Caffeine is the world's most widely consumed psychoactive substance. Yes, that's right. We're all basically drug users, but it's completely legal. And this socially acceptable drug has been fueling innovations for centuries. The Age of Enlightenment in Europe coincided with the rise of coffee consumption. Coincidence? I think not. As people switch from drinking alcohol, which is a depressant, to coffee, a stimulant, during the day, their thinking became clearer and more creative. Today, just think about how many inventors, programmers, writers, creators rely on coffee to do their best work. Silicon Valley runs on cold brew. Wall Street traders couldn't handle those long hours without espresso shots. Surgeons performing delicate procedures, you better believe they've had their coffee. There's growing research showing that caffeine, when consumed in moderation, can improve cognitive function. So let's put it all together. Coffee is simultaneously an economic powerhouse, a cultural cornerstone, and a catalyst for human achievement. It wakes us up in the morning, keeps us going through the afternoon slump. So next time you take a sip of your favorite brew, take a moment to appreciate the global journey those beings took to reach your cup. Think about the hands that picked them, the businesses that process them, the cultural traditions that determine how they're roasted and prepared. Your simple cup of coffee is anything but simple. It's a nexus point where agriculture, economics, culture, and human biology all converge. Now I'm curious, what role does coffee play in your life? Are you a casual drinker? Or are you like me, completely dependent on that morning cup to function as a human being? Drop a comment below and let me know your favorite way to enjoy coffee and how it impacts your day. If you found this video eye-opening, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And if you're not already part of our community, what are you waiting for? Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a thing. Trust me, we've got some amazing content coming up that you won't want to miss. And speaking of community, have you checked out our channel membership yet? For less than the price of a good cup of coffee each morning, you'll get exclusive badges and emojis next to your name in the comments and live chats. The join button's right below this video. And thanks for coming on this caffeinated journey with me today. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and stay caffeinated, friends.